You're gonna, people love to overwash, overtone, exfoliate, then they have to over moisturize. I like to keep things really, really simple. It's how I like to educate my patients at my office in Beverly Hills. Thin layer every single night of a stabilized retinol with a sunscreen, the two most important things that you can do in any anti-aging regime. That's nice. Now, is there any particular way to apply it? For example, to go down the neck? Now, you can use it on the neck and chest if you like. A lot of people use it for that reason. I will tell you, the pearl-sized amount, that amount right there on my hand, that is enough to cover your entire face. Right. People say to me, Dr. Kirby, that's a pearl-sized amount. It's the size of a pea. It can't cover the entire face. It does, though. I promise you it does. And the reason is, keep in mind, everything about this product has been really thought out and really well researched. This is enough to cover your entire face. And the reason is that's the perfect amount because the concentration is incredibly high. Now, people always say, well, what's the specific strength of the retinol in here? That's actually proprietary information shrouded in secrecy. I will tell you, in my opinion, as a board-certified dermatologist, this is an incredible, powerful retinol. I think it's probably the most powerful that you can buy that's available. Okay. Now, that said, too, people say, well, what's the strength? And this is what I tell you. The analogy I make is a car. If you have a car with the most powerful engine in the world, but there's no tires on the car, it's not going to get anywhere. Right, right. So you have to have that stabilized retinol technology so that you're getting that same strength on day 1 as you're getting on day 60, because it takes a couple weeks to really start seeing those beautiful anti-aging results. And let's talk about some of those results again. For example, those of us that maybe have a bit of sun damage, some spots perhaps, will it help fade them at all? Well, I'll tell you, there's a couple things that it's indicated for and a couple things that it's not indicated for. It's been really well established that retinols in general are good for most aging skin. So when you talk about spots, studies have shown that retinols are good for that. This product in particular, I can't comment about that, but I can tell you specifically the results of the study, which is really where we focus our attention on, because those are the more severe signs of aging, which are the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. And with those results, they're incredibly impressive. I'm sure we can pull them up here again and I'll review them with everyone. But I mean, when we talk about what people saw on a general level, smoothness, luminosity, baby soft skin, those are some of the things that people really noted. But when you talk about the animation, those fine lines and wrinkles are the result of decreased surface cell turnover. What this product does is it penetrates that upper layer of the skin, the epidermis, that surface cell stratum corneum, increases that surface cell turnover, and very quickly diminishes the look of fine lines and wrinkles. So this study, let me emphasize this really quickly, this is a dermatologist study. This is a blind study where they compared it to a placebo and the product itself. This is a dermatologist study. This is board-certified dermatologist did it. The first use, exceptional hydration and a lifted appearance in as fast as 2 minutes. That's great. But I think that the most impressive statistics really come in 4 weeks into the study. There's just no way to argue this. You know, the studies are factual, and it's not subjective. It's very objective. 97% of users, nearly everyone in the study, showed improvement in the appearance of crow's feet and fine lines. Holy. That's really impressive. 89% of people showed improvement in the appearance of stubborn forehead wrinkles. So we've covered areas around the eye, the fine lines on the face, the stubborn forehead wrinkles. 8 weeks, 70% showed improvement in the appearance of stubborn under-the-eye wrinkles in this dermatologist-led study. So those statistics are incredibly powerful. That's not my opinion as a board-certified dermatologist. That's multiple dermatologists doing a study, really proving the science behind this product. Do you use this product? I use this product every single night. People tell me that I look much younger than my age. I'm 37. I feel like I look younger. And I really attribute that to sun protection and the use of a stabilized retinol. That's fantastic. So after 8 weeks, 70% showed improvement in the appearance of stubborn under-eye wrinkles. And then there are a lot of other benefits as well. We're talking with Dr. Will Kirby today, everyone. And this half-hour Neutrogena Dermatologics. It's the Retinol NX Serum. I know many of you have tried it. This is Dr. Kirby's second visit to the shopping channel, I believe. Second? Well, I was here earlier today, but I've been here in the past as well. Okay. And it's great to have you back. We have here a value that is terrific for $75. And we've added actually an extra easy pay today for you as well. So your first payment will be $18.75. Shipping and tax on that first payment, and then boom, this is on its way to your door. I use it every morning or every night, sometimes twice a day. It depends, you know, on whatever I'm doing, but it's right there on the bathroom counter with my other skincare. And it's nice when you put it on first, no matter if you're going to wear makeup or if you're going to wear other skincare throughout the day. You just know that it's a treatment and it belongs on your face. It feels very natural when you put it on. It does. It has a really nice
Something that
you
said that sometimes you use it twice a day. If you can people ask me this all the time. They say, when do I use it? Once a day or twice a day? Definitely start with once a day because it is very powerful and it is a treatment. However, if you can tolerate it, you can use it twice a day.
Men tend to have a more oily complexion. I can use it twice a day. If I need to, I do, but I definitely am very compliant and use it every single night. That's when I like to use it. Now, if you want to use it twice a day, you're welcome to. If you use too much, you may notice a little bit of flakiness, a little bit of redness, a little bit of dryness. That's normal. I'm encouraged when I see that because it means that it's working. We're getting that increased surface cell turnover, and that's what we want to see. Now, I don't want you uncomfortable, and I don't want it too red and too irritated, but a little bit of that flakiness, I'm very happy to see. And in fact, when you use the product, if you notice, you'll get a little tingle, and that's because it's tightening very, very quickly. Study shows that the Tetrol E tightens, shrinks skin cell area by 41% within 2 minutes. So that's why you get that very quick tightening feeling. You get that superior hydration lasting up to 24 hours. But that lifting, that restoring, that feeling is very, very quick from the Tetrol E in combination with the stabilized retinol.
Well, Dr. Will Kirby is joining us today, board-certified dermatologist with, you have a clinic in Beverly Hills?
I do.
Okay, and I'm sure you have your hands on anything that you want, and this is part of your daily regime. So we'd love you to give it a try, everybody. For our viewers who are just tuning in, let's go through again the importance of retinol. Why it is such an important part. It all has to do with cell turnover.
That's correct. Retinol is the purest form of vitamin A, and stabilized retinol is such a rare thing, and it's the most important way and the only effective way to really use a retinol product. So you have to make sure your retinol is stabilized. The only way you can get a stabilized retinol is through the shopping channel, and this is the product right here. What does it provide? Superior anti-aging benefits. People say, well, you know, I don't really notice the signs of aging, but I'm starting to, and I'm worried about it. Two major groups of people that can use this product. People who have the signs of aging and they're trying to diminish the looks of those fine lines, diminish the looks of those wrinkles, and people who are afraid that they're going to start developing them. So
we'll all get there eventually.
You can use it prophylactically and sort of fight that battle before it even starts by using the stabilized retinol ahead of time.
And we have just, how long have you been using it?
I've been using this product in particular for almost 24 months now. But I've used a retinol for almost 6 years, and the truth is this stabilized retinol version is much more tolerable with those same efficacious results as products that were available in the past. I mean, there's 17 patents available that are currently on this form of stabilized retinol. And this is not from a fly-by-night company. This is Neutrogena Dermatologics, the specialized professional division of Neutrogena. Neutrogena itself has been around for 40 years in 70 countries. This is a brand that really does what they say and say what they do.
And now you use this just at night?
I use it at night. You can use it at night or during the day. And you can use, if you're not using anything at all, this is the most important way to start an anti-aging regime. If you already have a regime you like, no problem. Definitely incorporate this, but it needs to be the first thing in contact with your skin before your regime begins.
Good. Okay, so in the morning or in the night, rather, and just a little bit. I've never really noticed a tingling. You may feel it, and I have sensitive skin, so that's another reason why I'm pretty impressed with it, because it just feels, to me, it feels calming on the skin.
Yeah, I mean, people say soft, baby soft skin, luminosity, satiny, if that's even a word, like satin, silky. Those are some of the words that are associated with it. It is a serum, so that's why it goes on so smoothly. You know, a lot of times ointments, creams, or lotions are a lot greasier.
Exactly.
This actually goes on really smooth, and that's why people do choose to use it during the day, because they can use it under their makeup.
Well, let's talk about the marriage then of the other ingredients. So there are two main ingredients. One is retinol and the other?
Tetrol E. And it's the marriage of these ingredients that allows this product to be so efficacious and so tolerable, because we had a call earlier today where someone said, look, I've used retinol in the past and I didn't really like it because it caused me too much irritation. And the reason is they weren't using a retinol that was stabilized, and it probably wasn't efficacious. And not only was it causing them irritation, it probably wasn't doing much good. So the retinol that you're using, it has to work for you, but it also, I mean, not only in terms of giving you results, but it also needs to be something that you tolerate very well. And even if you get a little bit of irritation, a little bit of redness, a little bit of flakiness, you tolerate that very quickly. That's proof to me that it's working. It's increasing that surface cell turnover and giving those efficacious results that we all seek in the anti-aging regime.
Does it help to give other skincare lines, like other reputable skincare lines, a kickstart?
Yeah, I think that's a good way to think of it. I mean, I always tell people you have to prioritize things, and I know I said this earlier, but people come to my office in Beverly Hills with a sack of products they're using. I tell them, look, clear out your medicine cabinet, prioritize things, and if something's not working for you, throw it in the garbage. It's not the right product for you. So much confusion out there about which products to use, and it's so simple to get started. Broad spectrum sunscreen every single day with Helioplex, and a stabilized retinol every single night. And those two things are more important than anything else. People come to my office in Beverly Hills, they want peels, they want laser procedures, they want injectables. We do all those things, but I tell every single person who comes in there, before you build that house, you have to build a foundation, or
Right.
the house is not going to be nearly as stable. And that foundation starts with a broad spectrum sunscreen and stabilized retinol technology.
Thank you for that. Now, as far as the sunscreen, just to sidetrack for a second, what's Helioplex?
It's a proprietary ingredient that Neutrogena has that really gives you broad spectrum coverage to block UVA and UVB.
Okay.
And there's so many misconceptions out there about sunscreen. The truth is, sun protection is just the most important thing that you can do in an anti-aging regime. That Helioplex technology really gives you that broad spectrum coverage, blocking UVA and UVB. You should